Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning coaching service. In today's video, we're going to talk about signs of an electrolyte imbalance. So let's get started. So before we get into electrolyte deficiencies, let's first answer the question, what is an electrolyte? Well, electrolytes are minerals in the body that are basically electric. So this is things like sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, bicarbonate, and what they do is they allow the cells, the tissues, and fluids in the body to communicate with one another. And the problem is you can be hitting all of your macronutrients, but be completely off with your electrolytes, feel like garbage, and have no idea why this is happening. So we're going to address this in this video, show you common signs that you may be deficient in a specific electrolyte, and give you a real whole food solution to replenish that specific electrolyte. Believe it or not, even though you may be losing weight, fad diets are notorious for putting your body at risk for an electrolyte deficiency. And this happens when your body rapidly loses a lot of water. People tend to lose a lot of water when they go very low carb. This is very common at the beginning of a ketogenic diet where you drastically drop your carbs, drastically shoot up your fat content, and all of a sudden you're feeling like crap and you don't know why. It's most likely due to an electrolyte imbalance. So we're first gonna talk about the electrolyte magnesium. So if you're losing a lot of water weight and or if you are drinking a lot of alcohol, which can just cause you to break the seal, so to speak. It can cause a lot of irritability, it can cause weak muscles, it can cause stress, fatigue, nausea, irritability, and it's something that can be easily addressed. So foods that will help you naturally replenish magnesium are dark chocolate. So make sure you find a dark chocolate that is very high in cocoa content, very low on the sugars and fats. Salmon is an excellent source of magnesium and like my all-time favorite food, as well as spirulina and matcha. So the next electrolyte you want to be on the lookout for is potassium. Signs that you are low in your potassium levels, this is actually a really important nutrient, especially for endurance athletes, is you're going to be feeling sugar cravings. If you are especially a fitness competitor and you're on peak week and you're using excess diuretics and it's causing you to expel a lot of electrolytes, you're going to be very low in your potassium levels. So in addition to that, you may feel a lot of fatigue, nausea, just like headaches for no reason and you don't know why, and it's not coffee and you're not hungry, and migraine medicine is not helping. It could be a potassium deficiency. It could also cause a lot of cramping and muscle spasms. My very first fitness competition, I had no clue what I was doing. I took a ton of diuretics and I was so cramped in my legs I could barely walk, and it was due to a potassium deficiency. So foods that can help you replenish your potassium levels naturally include bananas, pineapple, coconut water, kiwi, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. Excellent for replenishing your potassium levels. Last but not least, we want to talk about sodium. You can be deficient in sodium, and I think so many people are so worried about getting too much salt that they don't even think about what happens if you're not getting enough. And this is common on keto diets because when your carbohydrate levels are very low, it causes your kidneys to expel sodium at a much faster rate when your insulin levels are low, because insulin actually tells the kidneys to monitor and maintain a certain amount of sodium in the body. So if you are on a ketogenic diet, you can go substantially higher in your salt intake because your kidneys is naturally expelling so much. You can actually go 5x the RDA. So signs that you are deficient in sodium include headache, appetite loss, brain fog, fatigue, dehydration, as well as just the need to feel extremely thirsty. So a way to alleviate this is to add more salt to your food. And specifically, I do recommend using Himalayan sea salt because it's going to have more minerals than just a basic table salt, Or if worse comes to worse and you are extremely depleted of your electrolytes, you may want to consider IV nutrition as a way to quickly replenish those electrolytes. So comment below if you have ever experienced any of these electrolyte deficiencies and let us know how you remedied it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.